Hey guys, it's me, Clash of Max, and welcome to week 5 of SPDL. And today we're up against Thunder and the Pittsburgh Luxrays. That is correct, right? Yeah. So today we got a interesting team and an interesting opponent. This opponent is currently undefeated, which is scary. Reason being that he's a good player for one, and he's got a crazy team, Mel Metal, crazy stats, very good on the Trick Room. That's another thing, Trick Room, this team likes to employ. Slow King and Porygon 2 can sub Trick Room very well and make all the slow Pokemon incredibly fast. Well, slow Pokemon faster than my actual fast threats. There's also Hooper to worry about. This thing's crazy. Lycanroc's pretty cool. Camerupt is terrifying on a Trick Room, don't really want that. But to deal with it, I've got an interesting team of my own. So the sort of game plan here is to overwhelm my opponent with a very offensive team. Basically, I just want to make sure that Trick Room doesn't go up, and then do it. But to do that, I can use Zapdos, who can Oko Porygon 2 and do a lot of damage to Slow King, provided it doesn't have any defense investment. Similar stuff goes for Excadrill, sets up in the late game. Coco does a similar role to Zapdos. It just sort of like a fast pivot in case he wants to go for a faster team. Does a lot of damage to Specs. These two together are going to be crazy. Weezing's my defensive backbone of the team. Sort of here to tank Lycanroc hits and combo, and set up Toxic Spikes because his team's pretty weak to those. Also try and get a Will-O-Wisp buff to burn the opponent and lower their attacks, such as Melmetal, hopefully. Latias is here doing his usual role, using Wish, which will allow to keep my team healthy. So, such as Gyarados, for example, who's running a lot of defense to try and deal with Hooper. Reason being is that Hooper's scary and I don't have a lot of good answers to it. So, here's Gyarados to try and do something. Potentially get a Dragon Nets off and do some damage. But yeah, let's get it started. Here we go. He's brought all the threats. He's brought pretty much the team that I was... pretty much the exact team that I was expecting. Yeah, double Trick Room, very scary. Hooper, Camerupt, Melmetal. A lot of damage going to be thrown out. Comoe's ability to set up, and Slowking potentially set up as well. Yeah, I don't really know, but in terms of like a lead, he could go Conway to get Stealth Rocks up, or Camerupt, but I doubt Camerupt's using Stealth Rocks. This is definitely a Trick Room team, based on Slow King and Porygon 2 both being present. So you might just lead to those and get that started. What's really comforting is that Zapdos is faster than his whole team, provided that no one has any Scarf. So Zapdos kind of goes in turn 1. Kind of. But I would like some chip. If he leads with Camerupt, it's a problem, but Latias can sort of deal with it. Zapdos here is really good. So if he leads with Porygon, I can kill it with a close combat. If he leads with Slow King, I don't think it's going to be able to kill it though. That's the only issue. It has a chance to kill, but I don't really want to risk that. So I have Stuff Rocks of my own with Excadrill. Excadrill is pretty decent here. He can take out Melmetal, Hooper, and Camerupt, provided they have a bit of chip first. And, well, with 2 shots, Hooper and Melmetal. Slowking here is the big problem for me to deal with. I can, kill it with my Coco, which is nice. However, if he leads a Porygon 2, it's a Trick Room. So I'm pretty much at the point here I need to figure out what is the most likely Trick Room setter it will be. And I feel like it's going to be the Slow King because Porygon 2 is immediately pressured by this Zapdos. Weezing's another option. I can just potentially taunt the Trick Room users, from the get-go, which could be pretty effective. Don't know if Slow King's gonna try and Psychic first turn. I kind of like the idea of Weezing because I like just being able to taunt the Trick Room users, although if he has Mental Herb, that's a huge problem. Which I don't really want to face. It might just be Boots. I hope he's not Mental Herb. Lanias is just a pivot, so is Gyarados. Excadrill is okay, but I need to set up in order to do anything really. Koko's pretty good here as well once that Porygon and the Camerupt are removed. I do kind of like Weezing. I'm just scared of a Mental Herb, but I can't really do much about that if that's the case. I think Weezing is the play here. Okay, yep, there it is. Slowking. In terms of damage against my Weezing, I don't know how much he's going to be doing. Psychic does a lot. Thing was going to taunt immediately. I do not want to trigger him up. And after this, I'm going to go into my Latias, probably. No, I'm just going to go hard Koko. Let's just see what he opts to do here. Really hoping for no Mental Herb. That would be quite useful. Yeah, Psychic won't kill me unless he's invested. Okay, here's the Hooper. Okay, now he knows that I have... This is problematic. Really problematic. I do not want this thing to be, really don't want this thing to be a special set. I don't think I can really live anything special. Yeah. He could also just have a Psychic move. Yeah, I don't really know what he's going to throw out here. I haven't Mega Evolved yet, which is a bit of a problem. Here, might just need to throw out a Will-O-Wisp, because Hooper is just a massive issue for me. I wish I would let have Koko, that would have been great. But Weezing isn't overly useful here. He's mainly just good for like the combo. If he's physical, then that's great. Does he get any physical Psychic moves? I really don't want him to be a special set. He gets access to Zen Headbutt. Which will kill. Damn. Yeah, Weezing isn't too good here, but Hooper is just a massive pain in the back. Because whatever he throws here is going to hurt. I'm just going to have to throw out a Will-O-Wisp. And just hope he doesn't... Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's okay. And I can probably get my chance to get in Gyarados here, potentially. Because he might be going for rocks here. Or he might just be going for a massive hit. Yeah, so you could go, yeah, so Rock's still like a Fire Blast. Fire Blast will probably destroy Weezing. Camerupt's nothing to be, nothing to sort of scoff at, you know. Sheer force boosted fire moves. Very scary. So, in terms of plays, Latias is the obvious choice. I can go into him infinitely, as long as he doesn't have like Toxic, which would be very annoying. He could Stealth Rock, which I don't want, and then if I go Latias next turn, he's going to pivot into Porygon 2, Melmetal, or his Slowking. Which I don't really want. I think if I bring out Gyarados, it could be cool. But I think the play here, honestly, is just Latias. Hooper's out again. Okay. Bit problematic. Yeah, very problematic. It's pretty much whatever Hooper comes out, it gets a kill until I get my Gyarados Mega Evolve. I really wish I went to Gyarados. That would have been great. Weezing's just a play here. I just need to probably... It's probably my most likely stack fodder. Very annoying. This Hooper is impossible to prep for. There's crazy stats all around. I'm very curious what the set is. I just need to scout it out with this Weezing by potentially letting it die. Okay, it is an interesting set. Very interesting. I wonder what this could be then, because that's not banded, for sure. So here, likely you can pivot out into his Porygon 2 Slug King to get Trick Room up. I could throw out a taunt predicting that. However, I don't really know how good of a play that would be. Reason being, if he stays in... what am I saying? Yeah, I don't know how good of a play that is, because yeah, if he stays in, then he could potentially get a lot of damage off of this Weezing. Now I know he's physical or not banned, that's a bit of a relief, but I don't really know what he could be. He might be Scarfed, which could be problematic. Could even get a T-Spike up here. Because then Headbutt, is it gonna kill me? No. But I don't really want to take that damage necessarily. He might just switch out into one of these guys again. I guess I'm making progress. I'm gonna get a T-Spike up. Camerop's out. Yeah. Cool. That's good. He has no way of removing those. So this time I think I might go onto the Gyarados. Because I don't really want Hooper coming out again. Again, I don't really want Komoy coming out either, because I don't know what that's going to do. Because he went Hooper last time. Which implies that he obviously knew that was going to Latias. But I don't really want Hooper making too much more progress. I could go Gyarados and then go to Coco. I think just going Gyarados here is the play. Hopefully he doesn't have Ancient Power or something. Well, he's staying in this time. Eruption. A lot of damage. Alright. So this thing here is going to start claiming kills if I'm not careful. I need to get a Wish up with this Latias. In terms of this Komoy, I could maybe potentially set up. Ice Fang isn't like the most damage in the world, which is the problem. Doesn't even to it KO at +1 if it's max defense. Komoy just seems like a likely switch, or Porygon, or Melmetal. So he shouldn't ever stay in here because I could just claim his Camerupt immediately. So I would like to go Coco. And then I can U-turn and bring out Zapdos. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully he doesn't predict this. Because that would be scary. Yeah, if he stays in, then I'm really stuffed up. Because Coco is so good here. But I really need to start making progress, because if I stay in, he goes Komoy, and he gets like up a Clangorous Soul Blaze, or whatever it's called, then that spells death for my team. Which I don't really want. So I think just Coco here's the play. I would like to get this thing Mega Evolved. But probably another time, I guess. For now, Coco. I'm just gonna stick with this. I need to get his camera up removed, or just have his HP dwindled down a bit. Switching out, Como, there it is. Alright. So here, he's going into his Porygon 2, his Camerupt, or his Slowking. Let me see how much damage. Let's see how much investment his Camerupt actually had. Let's just say he had that Eruption onto a Gyarados. I need to deselect this now. 32 and 24. Is that modest? I did about, yeah, that was max investment. Does this mean my Zapdos can, oh, don't do that. Can my Zapdos kill? Zapdos can kill it, if it isn't max HP, which I very much doubted it that is the case. Here I'm just gonna U-turn. And probably just go into the Zapdos. Because Zapdos covers these two and potentially Camerupt. And U-turn puts it in range for a close combat later on. Because yeah, he could just go Porygon 2 and get greedy and try and start try and get that Trick Room going. He shouldn't stay in because he combo is really nice here. This Toxic Spike's will help out a bit, chip down my opponent. Would be nice if I could have got 2 layers, but you know, we can't get nice things. Porygon's here, cool. I have a now. I can go into my Zapdos, I think. Yeah, I need to go Zapdos. So the thing is, if he goes into his Slowking on the close combat, that'd be very bad. I don't really want that. Because then you get the Trick Room, and then that's really bad for me. Brave Bird's pretty cool. Porygon. Brave Bird is 2 at KOing on a max. I think Brave Bird's the play here. Yeah. If he stays in, then so be it, I suppose. I just feel like Slowking's the obvious play here. Or the only play, because you don't want to throw his Porygon. His Porygon's good. It's so bulky. Slowking's in. Heavy duty boots. Good to know. Here he has to go into his Melmetal if he wants to save this Slowking. It's his only flying resist and he knows I'm banded now. And Brave Bird obviously isn't really doing a lot. I don't want him to stay in here. Because, yeah, I could click Brave Bird and kill him, but here's Regenerator and get like a third of his health back each time he switches out, which is a broken ability in my opinion. So yeah, he should switch out here. Porygon 2 is decently chipped, Slowking is pretty good as well. Could go Drill, since nothing he has outspeeds it. I think Drill here is the play. He should not stay in here, is what I'm saying. But he might, because I've been doing a lot of pretty aggressive switches, so he might catch on to that. Also, let's see what investment this Slowking has. It looks like it's pretty defensive. Yeah, it's probably max defense. If he goes into Melmetal here and he doesn't click Earthquake, then that's great. That's fantastic. Because I do have Trollberry to live a superpower, provided it isn't banded. And if I can get a Swords Dance up here, then Excadrill kind of just wins. Which I'll go for. Switch out, please. Melmetal's in, okay. Earthquake would be scary. If I kill the Swords Dance here and I don't die, then that's fantastic. That's amazing. But if he stays in and kills me, that would be pretty bad. I currently don't have any good switches in. So I'm just gonna click a Swords Dance. I'm gonna get a bit greedy here. I hope he does not stay in here. Before I make this play, let's have a look at what Melmetal does. I don't have much experience against Melmetal. Yeah, Superpower has a 50% chance, 56% chance of killing. I hope he does an Earthquake. That's what I'm scared of. I'm just gonna click this Swords Dance. Because if I could, but this Excadrill is pretty valuable in the sense that it can, you know, deal with this Camerupt, Melmetal, Hooper and Bound to an extent, but it's not as important as something like, you know, Coco and Zapdos, so I'm just gonna go with the Swords Dance. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully. Can I kill this? I can kill this Porygon, right? That's regular Porygon. If it doesn't have max defense, then sure. I just want the Swords Dance off. Melmetal's a scary mon. Such high stats, it's just slow. Hence why I don't want this Trick Room ever going up. You staying in? Superpower? Earthquake. Oh, okay, it's bad. Alright, well, that was terrible. But now I can click Close Combat freely. I think. Zapdos should always kill, right? It's Melmetal. Oh, hold on, that's not good. Melmetal should always kill here. I mean, not Melmetal. Zapdos, right? Oh no, it won't. If it's max. Could a regular Melmetal kill my Excadrill? Yeah. So it might not be banned. But if I use Zapdos, right, and U-turn, it does put it in range. Yeah, puts it in range. Unless it's leftovers. In that case, that's pretty annoying. Should've just EQ'd. I think I got a bit greedy there with the Swords Dance. EQ sort of killed most of his team anyway. So that was a misplay on my part. Because if he EQ, then Zapdos could have just cleaned up here. I should have thought about that. Because now I'm playing around by chipping him with U-turn and all that. So yeah, very, very sorry, Speckles. You could have been used better, but I got greedy of you. Yeah, man, I'm mad about that one. But I just have to move on, and hopefully I can keep it going. Combo's out. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Him switching in there makes it feel like he's Scarf. It's an interesting switch. Maybe he just wanted to get rid of his... Maybe he just wanted to sack off the Combo. It's fair enough, I guess. So I'm just gonna go Coco here. He has leftovers, and maybe he's just a bulky set. If he stays in here, I would probably just go Wheezing. And throw off another taunt. I think he should stay in here. Although, how much am I actually going to be doing? To this, let's say Porygon. To Thunderbolt's doing 30%. That's pretty good. I thought I'm going to go Camerupt. As long as Camerupt's dead, then Coco can go in. But it'll be a long road until that happens. I just made that harder by removing all of my means of killing it. So earlier on, that Camerupt did get poisoned. Why was that? Oh, he switched on the turn I clicked Toxic Spikes. That makes sense. Yeah, if he stays in, I'll just go Wheezing. If he clicks Stealth Rocks, that's pretty bad, because then Gyarados has very limited pivots. Zapdos against the Slowking, which we know is max defense at least. Close combat's done 30, which should be enough to 2-hit KO, which is nice. Yeah, just can't give him any free turns. That's the way I need to play this. And I've also hidden the fact that I'm Specs, so that could come in handy later on, because I can 2-hit KO Porygon. He stayed in. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, he caught on to me my aggressive switches finally. I think just need to go Wheezing. Clangorous Soul, okay. Well, that's scary. Very scary indeed. Man, I'm getting a bit greedy here. Sludge Wave should kill, right? Surely. This is the set that I was very much afraid of. Sludge Wave after plus 119. Yeah, that'll be enough, plus poison. But the issue is, he'll probably be killing me here. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit bad. Weezing's just gonna have to die. Dragon Claw? Oh, that's so good. But the fact he crit me was not good. I don't like that. Okay, well, that Comboy dead, which is good for Gyarados. I can see him going slugging here to get Regenerate Recovery, which is a pretty good play. Very glad that he was physical there. Weezing's hanging in there, but he's got to be sack fodder. Just very happy he got the Toxic Spike up. My team is getting a bit weak. I would like to wish passive Latias, but the problem is, doing that, I give Slowking and Porygon free turns, which is not something I want to do. Speaking of Slowking, here he is. Taunt's probably always the play. I do not want him getting up Trick Room. Ever. Alright, well here's the Camerupt. I'm literally just gonna go Latias here. Can't pivot into the Gyarados anymore considering how low it is. If he goes into his Porygon or his Slowking, it's pretty bad. He goes into his Hooper. So as he does that, I'm gonna go in my Weezing. Let Weezing die. Yeah. And after this, it's gonna be very hard to switch into Hooper. So what to do? Hyperspace Fury? Cool. That's dead. A regular Hooper should not be able to kill my... take away this choice band. My, Zapdos, right? Space Fury? Yeah. If you Scarf, that's what... Scarf is what I'm worried about. That's what I'm sort of stressing a bit. This Slowking is a big problem though. The Trick Room might end up going up, to be honest. U-turn here is really nice, as it allows me to pick off the Hooper, and yeah, pick off the Hooper, which is nice. There's not too much bad that comes out of me clicking U-turn, I think. I just do not want to bring in that Melmetal, because if I click Close Combat here, it covers everything on his team, barring the Slowking, and then gets Trick Room up, and then he probably wins. Yeah, I'm just gonna need a U-turn. So keep this momentum going. It's a lot easier if I Earthquake this. He should not go into Melmetal here. I do also want to check how much my Gyarados does to this Porygon. At +1. Not very much. Porygon's coming out here. That's the worst, one of the worst plays that could have happened. That's really bad, actually. Oh god, yeah, he predicted me very well there. And Gyarados isn't going to be doing much either. Yeah, he really got me there. Well, it looks like this Trick Room's going up now. Which I didn't really want. Damn, he did that really well. If I click close combat there, it would have been so good for me. So the question is, do I want to go on Latias and get... Because I don't know if Trick Room just ends my game here. Which I'm a little bit worried about. I could go Latias, get a Wish, and then go onto Gyarados so I can tank some hits from Melmetal, hopefully. Hopefully. That's the key word here. Can Gyarados take hits from this Melmetal? This is the question. Pavilion bashes a lot. How much defense does regular... I can't be bothered to do a recalc. How much defense does regular Gyarados have? 79, ooh. 79. Doing a lot. 109. And Coco is not able to kill this. Yeah, I'm really up against the wall here. I think Latias is the play. Unless Latias kills, which I very much doubt. Yeah. He could just recover here as well. I could potentially be Specs. Specs or a Sphere. Do you want to mess with that? Well, apparently not. The thing does get teleport, which is annoying for me. The play here is probably go Gyarados. Yeah. Get this Wish off my Gyarados. Teleport, Melmetal's out. Yeah, there it is. Alright, 3 turns of Trick Room. So, if he wants to go for a Thunder Punch or a Superpower, I can go into my Latias. If he goes for Double Iron Bash, that's a good play. I could also cover that with Coco. Kind of. Who's the least important here? I need my Latias to deal with this Camerupt. Doesn't really deal with much else though. I think just Coco's the play here. And see what he goes for. Thunder Punch? Okay. What damage? What sort of damage is that? $30. That sort of implies that it isn't a choice band, which is what I was fearing. Yeah, it looks like non-banded. Which you don't really like to see. Why did you let Coco die, to be honest? Yeah. Because that doesn't look like banded damage, which is what I was fearing. Thunder Punch can do a number to me. Yeah, it's definitely not banded. Unless that was a low roll. I just want to double check this. Yeah, it's not a low roll. He's not banded. Probably leftovers. So the question is, who's dying? Latias can take a hit. I do want to go into Gyarados here, right? But I don't want him to go for a Thunder Punch again. That wouldn't be nice. I'm probably going to need to still like the Trick Room. Okay, cool. And then back into Coco once more. Still like the Trick Room. If he bashes again, then good job. There it is. Okay, cool. Coco's gone, but it's fine. However, I could now probably go Gyarados, potentially. Nah, not yet. Now's the part I just need to click Close Combat and Desperation. It's not looking great. Because the Slowking's still at pretty high. Yeah, here comes Slowking. Oh, boy. It's not looking too good for me. Gyarados, and then probably just click Crunch here. Yeah, it's not looking too great. If I can somehow still like these Trick Room turns, that'll be good. Or if he decides to stay in here and teleport and hit and take my Crunch, that would also be nice. But yeah, it's not looking too great. I knew from the get-go this matchup would be very tough. He's Thunder Waving, which is odd. Oh, he's gonna try and double iron bash me to death. Is that what's going on here? Looks like to be that's potentially the case. I mean, he's now in. I'm getting him in range for Zapdos, which is good. Here's the Camerupt. Goes into that, and then I go to Latias. Take whatever he wants to throw at me. I need this Melmetal weakened. I can only really do that with my Gyarados. If he goes into Hooper, could play as well. Isn't Earth... I know it's probably a dumb question, but isn't Earth Power going to kill me? Because I could make a big brain play and stay in here. And if I can get this camera up dead, then that would be alright, but I just need to... Yeah, here's Melmetal. But here's sort of my chance to weaken it with Mystical Fire. Don't flinch, please. Oh no, that's bad. That's real bad. Well, that's just such a stupid move. I think this Mystical Fire off, weaken him a bit. Alright, dead. No leftovers. Interesting. Okay, this is the make or break turn right here. So if I close combat and kill this Melmetal, right, that'd be good. However, it goes into Slowking. Actually, if he gets back, gets back what, like 33% each time he switches, which puts him at 64 when he comes back in. Can my Zapdos 2 KO that with close combat is the question. If it's Impish, then what would be like if it's maximum defense, then no. Man, I hope that. I need to check all the Slowking times. So Brave Bird against that Slowking did 74, right? If he's maximum defense, it can do that at a max roll. Can do it at a max roll. What other times has he switched in? Not many more times. Crunch at 61. And if he's maximum defense, it's a max roll. I'm gonna have to go off him being, I'm gonna call this close combat. Counter up's dead. Okay, that was a very good play on his part. Actually, I didn't actually anticipate him to go and sack that off. He's Slowking again. Huh. If I went to my Gyarados there. Ugh, damn it. I didn't even think about that. If I went to Gyarados there, it probably would have been over for him. If I click close combat here, I can weaken him a bit. But then for what? I need to still have many turns of Trick Room. Somehow. If I close combat here, it will be nice. Weaken him so he can be... No, he wouldn't be taken out by another one, that's the problem. Could go into Gyarados here. And then... Does a Thunder Punch kill me? Doesn't kill, but does a lot of damage. 58, 65. I can kill with a high roll. He doesn't have superpower, that is. So I get to trick him up here, I Dragon Dance. Then what? I'm just gonna have to hope that he doesn't have superpower. I think. Yeah. Alright. Make a break time. Well, it's already sort of broken. So there is a chance I get the kill. A slim one. So here he teleports. I'm gonna click Dragon Dance. Okay. Earthquake. If you're superpower, then GG. If not, and I don't flinch, then that would be very nice. Or get paralyzed. I also need to get a high roll if I do live through all of this. Superpower. Oh, I lived? Okay. Oh, please. No! No! Oh, no, that's, well, that's painful. He's superpowered and I lived. Earthquake would have killed. Damn. I could have brought that back. Potentially. Who probably would still have won. Well. Guess I need to say an earthquake. I hope that he somehow doesn't kill me. Jesus. Yeah, definitely. That Melmetal was been going crazy. Live? Okay. Don't flinch. I mean, there's a shot. Unless this is Scarf. Yeah, GG. Well. It was a good game. It was relatively close. Him being Scarf has been annoying, so maybe I should have thrown over Latias earlier. Huh. Well, I mean, I enjoyed the game. It was very good. GG to Thunder. And here he goes, another week without being defeated. I came close and didn't lose too badly. I feel like I played relatively well as well. Coco didn't really see like the potential I wanted it to. And Excadrill I kind of threw away a bit. Could I have even won there if I didn't get paralyzed? Because Earthquake could have killed Melmetal, and then Hooper comes in and kind of wins with Scarf anyway. Unless he didn't have any coverage for my Zapdos, which I very much doubt. Um, yeah. Well, we tried. It's a good game. But yeah, Gyarados was alright. Zapdos always doing the work. Latias kept that Gyarados alive, which allowed me to get to this close end game in the first place. Weezing did more work than I thought it would. It's supposed to be sack fodder, but poisoned most of the team and chipped it down and took out the Comboy. Excadrill, I'm still yet to play Excadrill well than the 2 times I've rolled him out. And Coco. Also didn't play that too well, but you win some, you lose some, and in this scenario, I lost. But yeah, thanks for watching this far, everyone, and I shall see you next time.